Breaking. Mona Scott has just dropped a nuclear bomb on love and hip-hop. And baby, the fallout is louder than Jock's hairline crisis. Kirk Rasheeda and young Jock have officially been kicked. OUT. No warning. No goodbye. Just a cold, savage cut from the queen of reality TV herself. And trust us, this isn't just a cast reshuffle. Oh no, this is betrayal on a level that would make Judas take notes. How do you go from reality royalty to blacklisted overnight? What kind of dirty backdoor dealings were these three cooking? Up behind Mona's back? More importantly, what did Mona find out that made her snap like this? Sources say there's secret meetings, manipulated storylines, and even a plot to steal the entire franchise. Yes, you heard that right. Allegedly. Kirk, Rasheeda, and Jock were planning a whole takeover behind Mona's back. And now, the receipts are flying faster than Jock's exes. Was it greed? Was it revenge? Or was it just three clowns thinking they could outplay the puppet master? Grab your snacks, because what's coming next will shake the love and hip-hop universe to its glittery core. Let's get into this mess. The betrayal, the backlash, and Mona's most savage move yet. Now, let's get into it. Because the tea is piping and the drama is so deep, scuba gear won't save you. Word on the street is, Mona Scott ain't just tired. She's done, finished, over IT, and the first ones to feel her wrath. Kirk Rasheeda, and young Jock. The so-called pillars of love and hip-hop Atlanta. But baby, when the foundations, built on lies, expected to crumble. And crumble it did. It all started when Mona began noticing something off. Scenes weren't adding up. Filming schedules mysteriously fell through. Cast members went MIA without notice. But here's the kicker. It wasn't random chaos. It was orchestrated sabotage. And guess who was at the center of it? Mr. I Forgot I Was Married, Kirk Frost, his ride-or-die Rasheeda, and everybody's favorite chaotic uncle, young Jock. These three weren't just slacking, they were plotting. Plotting with rival producers, plotting to poach cast, plotting to launch their own reality project without Mona behind her back. On her time, let that sink in. Mona, the same woman who handed them careers on a bedazzled silver platter, was getting played like a fool. But spoiler alert, Mona Scott ain't never been nobody's fool. This wasn't just a little workplace drama. This was full-on betrayal. A love and hip-hop coup d'etat. And while Kirk was out here ghosting production calls and strolling into shoots like he owned the block, Rasheeda was allegedly rewriting her own scripts. Sis had the nerve to refuse to film scenes that didn't paint her like a flawless queen. And if that wasn't enough, she even demanded editing rights. Excuse me, since when does the cast get the final cut? And then there's Jock. Woo, Jock. He may be a joker on screen, but behind the scenes, snake moves. Real venomous. He was allegedly the middleman, the one coordinating shady meets, whispering plans, and connecting dots between the traitors. If Mona was the puppet master, Jock was busy trying to cut the strings and replace the whole show with a budget. Knock off Dot. And you better believe Mona had eyes and ears everywhere. According to an anonymous source, and you know we got those, Mona caught wind of the plot during a random production meeting. A network exec accidentally mentioned Kirk and Jock having talks elsewhere. Let's just say it didn't take long for the pieces to click. Mona's reaction? Stone cold. No warnings, no sit-downs, no drama room counseling. She let them dig their own graves and then aired out the receipts. One call to legal, one snap to production. Contracts. Terminated. It's just like that. But wait, the betrayals hadn't even peaked yet. Because what Mona found next? Phew. It made the secret meetings look like child's play. So boom, just when you thought it couldn't get any messier, Mona digs deeper. And what does she find? Oh honey. Footage. Hidden footage. We're token full-blown behind the scenes. Clips of Rasheeda, Kirk, and Jock sitting in a dimly lit hotel conference room, plotting like reality TV villains straight out of a Tyler Perry script. Cameras rolling, audio crisp. And the wildest part, they had nitrogen monoxide, idea production was still micked. Mona's crew knew. They just waited for the right moment to pull the trigger. And when she pressed play, Mona nearly fell out of her chair. Kirk was straight up bragging about how they could flip VH1's formula, talking about, "We are the show. Without us, Mona's nothing." Rasheeda chiming in like, "Exactly. She was lucky we stayed this long. We built this." And Jock. He talked greasy, laughing, saying, "Mona ain't even the one behind the scenes anymore. We run this city now. Run this city." Boy, if delusion had a soundbite. Now, here's where it gets nuclear. Turns out that little side project they were pitching, it wasn't just an idea. They already had a secret pilot filmed, produced, edited, shopped to streaming. Platforms under the fake name Southern Secrets. And baby, the cast. AL, Love, and Hip Hop faces poached, paid under the table, and ready to jump ship. Folks Mona personally vouched for. People she flew out, housed, clothed, and cut checks for during pandemic lockdowns. Loyalty. Where? And here's the kicker. Guess who else made a cameo in the secret pilot? Mama D. Yup. Lil Scrappy's loudmouth. Mama was spotted giving a whole confessional segment, sipping wine, throwing jabs at Mona's leadership, and calling the new show The Real Atlanta. And just like that, the dots connected. This wasn't just betrayal. This was a coordinated mutiny. And the silence from certain cast members makes sense now. They weren't neutral. They were complicit. So what did Mona do? She didn't blink. She didn't flinch. She went full-blown Ice Queen mode. Within 48 hours, all three main contracts, shredded Rasheeda's boutique promotions, pulled Kirk's production credits, gone Jock's reunion hosting gig, snatched, and guess who she tapped to replace them? Carly, Red and Spice. Yup, two of the most unfiltered, unbothered, and unapologetically messy queens in franchise history. Carly called Mona personally, said, "Put me in, coach. I've been waiting for these clowns to flop." Spice came through with her own team, demanding back pay for episodes she was cut out of just to boost Rasheeda's image. Petty? Absolutely. Deserved, without question. But Mona wasn't done because another name popped up in the scandal. Someone who wasn't supposed to be anywhere near this plot and their betrayal. Let's just say it cut deep. And just when Mona thought she had exposed all the snakes in her garden, another shadow emerged from the fog. This one, personal. This one, legendary. Because the next name tied to the betrayal was Stevie J. Yeah. That's Stevie J, the same Stevie J who built his post-Bad Boy resurrection on Mona's platform. Floor. The same man who was once hailed as the puppet master of Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta. Turns out, while Rasheeda and Kirk were busy filming their secret pilot, Stevie was playing double agent, silently funneling production contacts, location deals, and old VH1 crew members to help launch Southern Secrets behind Mona's back. How? Did Mona find out? One of her original editors snitched. Up. Loyalty still exists somewhere. They sent Mona time-stamped footage of Stevie walking through a private Airbnb set in Buckhead, greeting the Southern Secrets cast like a proud executive producer. He even had the audacity to tell the cameraman, "This, the future." Finished. Oh no, baby. Mona wasn't finished. She was just getting warmed up, because within hours, Mona blacklisted everyone tied to that pilot. Platforms that had agreed to review the Southern Secrets sizzle reel. She sent legal letters faster than you could say NDA breach. And get this, 3 major streaming services dropped all interest in the project overnight. Why? Because Mona had receipts, contracts, footage, screenshots, DMS, leverage, and just when you thought the drama peaked, Mona did the unthinkable. She leaked her own footage, not clips from Southern Secrets, but never-before-seen reunion outtakes, private green room moments, and producer chats where Rasheeda, Kirk, Jock and Stevie J were seen plotting, mocking Mona, and even joking about staging fake cheating scandals to spice up dying ratings. One clip had Rasheeda laughing and saying, "We can just act like I'm mad again." They eat that up. Another had Stevie asking, "Should we pretend Carly slept with Jock again? Or is that too recycled?" Boom, that footage. It's viral within minutes. Shade Room, Baller Alert, Gossip of the City. Everyone ran it. Fans were furious. Hashtags exploded. Rasheedix, post, cancels Jock, Mona always wins. Even celebrities started chiming in. Candy Burus posted, "Who, y'all played yourselves." While Cardi B commented under a blog, "Mona, been a boss, they thought they ate. LMAO. And the final blow. Mona announced a brand new spin-off series titled Queenmaker, Mona's Final Cut. A savage, no-holds-barred documentary that exposes everything that went down with her full control. Featuring Carly Red, Spice, Mama D back in Mona's camp, and even ex-crew members ready to tell all. VH1 greenlit it within 24 hours. Rumors say it's already trending internally as their highest anticipated special since the early Joe's line. Hernandez days. So yeah, Rasheeda and Kirk tried to snatch the crown. Jock tried to backdoor the queen. Stevie J tried to ghostwrite the downfall. But in the end, Mona's Gochung turned all of their betrayal into content. And made it her biggest comeback yet. Because in reality TV, the cameras never really stop rolling. If y'all thought that tea was hot, just wait till we drop the leaked audio next week. Don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe for the next wild twist.